guys, welcome back to Every Pokémon Ever. Today we're going to discuss a glitch that lets you get any Pokémon that you want. We're going to use this to help complete our Pokedex. Finally! We need to note a couple of things before we set this glitch up. One is that trainer on Route 24 that I told you guys to avoid at all costs. Make sure that he remains untouched. Also make sure you check out the video where I caught a Gengar. A lot of those same mechanics will translate over to this glitch. You're also going to need a Pokemon in your party that knows Fly. And yet another thing we want to do before we get started is get our hands on some calcium, then shove it into the 6th inventory slot, and then use a Missingno glitch to duplicate it. Why calcium, do you ask? Because milk is delicious. Because calcium can boost the special stat of one of your Pokemon, and we're going to be using this special stat to choose which glitch Pokemon comes into the game. And without further ado, here's how the glitch works. We're going to head up Route 24 onto Nugget Bridge into this spot exactly. Make sure you save the game right here. Then you're going to want to press down and start at the same time. This might take a while to get down, but what you're trying to do is open your start menu at the same moment that the trainer spots you. If the trainer initiates the battle before your start menu opens, just reset your game and try again. Go ahead and fly to Fuchsia City, and now, the glitch has begun. From here you want to head east to Route 15. We're going there to find a Ditto. This next step is also very important. You'll notice if you press start that your start menu actually doesn't open right now. We need to battle a trainer in order to refresh the start menu and get this to work again. This is another reason why on Route 15 I left a slew of unbattled trainers. You also need to approach the trainer from a distance. If you step on the tile right in front of them, you'll freeze your game and you'll have to reset. By battling and defeating a trainer, our start menu works once again. Now we're going to hunt out a Ditto. This is because Ditto transforms into whatever Pokemon you have out in battle. This is important because he also transforms his special stat to match that of the Pokemon you have out. If you recall my earlier video about Gengar, you'll remember that there's a magical list that translates special stats into Pokemon IDs. I used this in my second rival battle to use Squirtle's special stat to get me a Gengar as my glitch Pokemon. But now, with the power of Ditto's transformation, we can basically pick and choose any special stat we want to get any Pokemon we want. Haha, unlimited power! Also be sure to use Growl or Tail Whip on Ditto 6 times in battle. I'm not going to go over the whole schematic of it again, I seriously already went over it in this other video, go check it out after this. But anyway, here's an instant replay for you. Glitch Pokemon arrive at level 7. If you lower the stat of the Pokemon before that, in this case Ditto, by 6 times, you lower the level ID of the glitch Pokemon to level 1, then you can get a little bit of experience points and boom, level 100 instantly, and thumb joints, ow! Anyway, just to show you guys how this glitch works, I'm going to get a Kabuto right now. You'll notice the special stat translates over to Kabuto on the list. And now Ditto's transforming into my Pokemon, and he's also transforming his special stat. Then I'm gonna growl 6 times, and then end the battle. Then I'm gonna fly back to Cerulean City, and now prepare yourself to catch a glitch Pokemon. We're gonna head north onto Nugget Bridge, and your menu should open automatically. Go ahead and close it, and just like that, there's Kabuto. Go ahead and catch him, and voila, très magnifique. I'm gonna save you guys a lot of time and just run through all of the Pokemon that I'm catching in this video. I caught another Kabuto, a second Omanite, 3 Bulbasaur, 2 more Charmander, 3 Squirtle, 3 Eevee, a Pinsir, 2 Sandshrew, 2 Meowth, a Magmar, 3 Bellsprout, 2 Vulpix, Alakazam, Machamp, Golem, and a Hitmonchan. Don't worry, Jackie, I got you. You also might notice that there's a series of Pokemon that you can trade for in-game. I don't like to do this because they keep their ridiculous nicknames when you transfer them up to Pokemon Bank. I mean, as much as I love Lola the Jinx, I'd rather them have the names Arceus gave to them. So using the glitch, I caught a Farfetch'd, a Jinx, a Lickitung, and a Mr. Mime. A quick side note on Mr. Mime, since he was never found in the wild and red and blue version, for some reason when you transfer him to Bank, his name gets all clumped together. To fix this, just give him a nickname yourself and make sure you use lowercase letters and put a space after the period. Anyway, we do have some story stuff to finish up, so let's head back to Viridian City, and then head west onto Route 22. You'll meet up with your rival in the same spot that you did the first time. Man, this guy used to be so good, what happened? I'm starting to think he doesn't know about the level 100 glitch. Anyway, after pounding your rival into the ground, keep heading west and enter this building here. This is Route 23, but it's more like badge check. There's a bunch of guards that are going to check you along the way and make sure that you have all of your badges in order. Then keep going north, keep going, and eventually you'll hit a patch of tall grass. I messed around in here a little bit and caught an Arbok. Then after heading north, I finally made it to Victory Road. Victory Road is pretty much a strength puzzle. You have to push a series of boulders onto switches to unlock the next area of the road. Stepping aside here, I caught 2 Graveler, 2 Machoke, and a Marowak. As soon as we enter Victory Road, we're faced with our first boulder puzzle. Go ahead and push this guy down, and over. Up and over. And then fit it onto the switch. This will make that block on the rock disappear and we can make our way up this ladder. In the bottom left corner of this floor, we have another boulder puzzle to complete. Then we can head to the right. You'll notice up on the terrace there's another stone blocking our path. We're gonna go up and to the left, and then up this ladder here. Once you're on this floor, head up and you'll see yet another boulder puzzle. Push this boulder up, and all the way to the left. Then push it down and onto the switch. This is where you'll notice a ladder. Go ahead and take that down and we'll meet the third and final legendary bird, Moltres. After you catch Moltres, head back up the ladder and to the right. We're going to want to get up on this terrace now and then head to the left. And then down, then over to the right. You'll find a boulder sitting next to a hole. Go ahead and push the boulder in the hole and then jump on down there. Get in there, you! When you land, you'll notice a boulder from above is now on this floor. You might have noticed a switch earlier to the left as we passed by. Go ahead and push this boulder all the way over there onto the switch, and then that stone on the terrace above will unlock and you can go to the next ladder. Simply head up and down the other ladder, and then out the exit. Now, we're at the Pokémon League. Stairs. My game plan for the Pokémon League is basically to spam Gengar as much as I can. I'm gonna buy a bunch of others so I can replenish his PP as I go. PP.
Yes, very funny.
And also some revives, just in case he does faint. I put in 5 of the coolest looking Pokemon I can imagine for the Hall of Fame, and now it's time to take them on. One by one, I take them down. I freeze Lorelei and her ice Pokemon in their tracks. Bruno's rocks crumble under my strength. Agatha's ghosts get crucified. And then I take on Lance. Not only is he a cheater, but he's arguably the best trainer in the region. No problem. The only thing left to do is head to the summit and take on the current Kanto League Champion.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
You're on. Brandon has a very tough team, but he's no match for my Gengar. After defeating him, Professor Oak pays me a visit and tells me he's proud of me for becoming the Kanto League Champion. I'm then entered into the Hall of Fame, and now I can continue my quest to fill in the Pokedex. After becoming champion, head over to Cerulean City, then head north onto Nugget Bridge to that patch of grass from earlier. Head south in the grass and then surf over to this little patch of land. You might have noticed this cave earlier, but only the champion of the Kanto region is allowed to access it. If you step inside, you're treated to a few new Pokemon in a very linear maze puzzle. In here I found a Wigglytuff, Dodrio, and a Hypno. Do you remember Mewtwo, the escaped clone from the Pokemon Mansion? Rumor has it that once he left Cinnabar Island, he took up residence here. Many people are reporting a strange presence and a very powerful Pokemon hiding deep within the cave. And who better to investigate than the Kanto League Champion? Before we head inside, make sure that you have at least one Master Ball and an escape rope. We're gonna head up onto this first terrace and then into the water. Follow the water path to the very end and you'll find another staircase. Hop on this terrace and then off down the other staircase. Over to the left, up onto this terrace and down the ladder. Next, you'll find yourself trapped in a maze, but essentially you want to head down, to the left, and then up, and you'll find another ladder hiding up here. After taking that ladder up, you'll find another ladder right in front of your face. Go ahead and take that down. And now comes the trickiest part of this. You need to trek across this terrace, take the staircase down, and make sure you take a left at this fork. This bends all the way down and up onto another terrace, then down into the water, up onto the third terrace. This loops up and around to the right, down into the water again. How does this guy ever get out of here? And then you'll finally find Mewtwo, the escaped clone from Cinnabar Island. Now it's time to go on an evolution spree and finish the rest of our Pokedex. All of the evolutionary stones I used are found at the Celadon City department store, and I used the Missingno glitch to multiply rare candies and moonstones. By leveling up, I evolved Ammonite into Amistar, Magikarp into Gyarados, Rhyhorn into Rhydon, Nidorino into Nidoking using a moonstone, Nidorina into Nidoqueen also using a moonstone, Execute into Exeggutor using a leafstone. I evolved one Poliwag into Poliwhirl, and then another Poliwag into Poliwhirl, and then into Poliwrath using a Water Stone. Goldeen into Seaking. Pidgeotto into Pidgeot. Gloom into Vileplume using a Leaf Stone. Krabby into Kingler. One Dratini into Dragonair, and then another Dratini into Dragonair, and then to Dragonite. Pikachu into Raichu using a Thunderstone. Staryu into Starmie using a Water Stone. Shellder into Cloyster, also using a Water Stone. Horsey into Seadra. Tentacool into Tentacruel. Ponyta into Rapidash. Growlithe into Arcanine using a Firestone. Seal into Dugong. One Bulbasaur into Ivysaur, another Bulbasaur into Ivysaur, and then into Venusaur. Charmander into Charmeleon, and then into Charizard. One Squirtle to Wartortle, another Squirtle to Wartortle, and then to Blastoise. My 3 Eevees I evolved into Vaporeon with a Water Stone, Jolteon with a Thunderstone, and Flareon with a Firestone. Sandshrew into Sandslash, Kabuto into Kabutops, Meowth into Persian, Bellsprout into Weepinbell, another Bellsprout into Weepinbell, and then Victory Bell with a Leaf Stone. Mankey into Primeape, Abra into Kadabra, and Vulpix into Ninetales using a Firestone. And with all that behind us, we did it, guys! Congratulations! No matter how much Game Freak tried to hold us back, they couldn't stop us from completing our goal. We've truly become Pokemon Legends. Now it's time to go show Professor Oak our Pokedex. I'm sure he'll be proud.
Congratulations, Cody. You have completed your Kanto Pokédex.
Every Pokémon Ever is 100% non-profit, by the fans, for the fans, but there is a way that you can help out. We're supporting St. Jude Children's Hospital. Donate today and help end childhood cancer.